In the first episode of Noel's World ITV, I traveled over 600 kilometers to the Pole of the Orient, Penang. Here I come! I'm finally in Penang. We waited more than half an hour for our baggage, but the good thing is that we are on the way to the hotel. This is my room here at the Golden Sands Resort. I even got a little starfish here on the bed. And that over there is my view. Well, it's almost 6:15 in the evening. There isn't a whole lot to do. You know, most of the beach activities, it's over for the day. You still see a few jet skis in the water, but that's about it. So I'm making the most of my evening by having a nice cold beer by the beach. Cheers. After the impromptu nap, I headed for dinner at the popular Golden Thai restaurant. One could be forgiven for thinking you are in a marine theme park. They have an impressive amount of live seafood here. I've never seen, fish that big and even the crab that they had here. We've ordered oysters, we ordered crabs, we've ordered vegetables, prawns and mussels. So, I can't wait to have dinner. I'm sure, dinner's gonna be really good. As predicted, dinner was awesome. You could really taste how fresh the seafood was, and the best part of all, it didn't cost a bomb. The next best thing to do here in Penang is to check out the night market, and that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. So let's go. Alright, one of the cool things that you'll find here at the night market here in Penang, it's a stall like this where you can take pictures with a lovely male Burmese python. Now this is not only a Burmese python, it's an albino python, so it's rare and you get to take a picture with this beauty. It will only cost you 20 Malaysian ringgit for a full picture. If pythons aren't your thing, maybe you can take a picture with either a macaw or a cockatoo, and even have smaller stakes if you are with a child. Like that one.
Big photo.
There's nothing like exploring a city or country on foot. Be sure to hydrate yourself and get an updated map. With proper footwear and clothing, you will enjoy the sights and sounds of your destination. It's day 2 here in Penang, and I'm going to try to see as much of the island as possible. We're going to go to a good number of places today. This is the first one. This is the Tropical Spice Garden. Let's go take a look. With 8 acres of secondary jungle, get up close and personal with over 500 species of flora and fauna. The beautiful dusky leaf monkey can be found up high in the trees at the tropical spice garden. After that nice morning walk, I took a short drive to the Penang batik factory. Guided tours around the factory are provided free of charge, and visitors like myself learned the techniques and process of this ancient textile craft. I think I would look very sexy in something like this. Yes? No? No. I think batik and me, it's a no-go. But it's not that I don't like batik, I think it's beautiful and all, but it would be for older people, I guess, or the Prime Minister. Well, my next stop is the butterfly farm. It's the tropical world's first live butterfly and insect sanctuary, and it was voted most popular attraction in Penang on TripAdvisor. What do you see over here are caterpillars. You can see one over here, and there's a whole lot more. And these caterpillars become cocoons, like these, and then they become butterflies, like this one here. The butterfly farm is also home to ducks, birds, and reptiles. To learn more about the heritage of Penang, you have to visit the Peranakan Mansion. Built at the end of the 19th century, the mansion has over 1,000 pieces of antiques and collectibles of the era on display. If you are a coffee lover like myself, you might love Kopi Luwak. Now be advised that it is 65 Malaysian ringgit a cup.
But for this cup of coffee, no milk, no cream. Yeah? How much sugar you like?
I think with one sugar.
One will do. Okay, sure. So this cup of coffee, you need minimum 4 sips to consider the taste.
Okay.
It's just like a glass of red wine.
Okay,
or,
I don't drink wine, so.
Or whiskey.
Yeah. Okay, whiskey I do.
Yes, yeah. So when you're drinking whiskey, by your first sip, you will get the taste.
Correct.
Yeah. So this cup of coffee is the same thing.
Okay.
You need minimum 4 sips. Yes, and they are very hot. Take it slowly. By your first sips, you might feel bitter. But the bitter is just for a very short while, it's just on your tongue. Later, for a few more sips, and you will catch the chocolate sweet, the sweet taste they are on your throat. And this taste, actually, they were following you for very long hours, unless you take them to drink. only one thing will kill the taste.
Durians.
Yeah, durians. You like durian?
I love durians.
Really?
Do you like durians?
We have durians coffee actually,
Oh, really?
but not durians, yeah? Not the fresh durian. This is not the season. So, I was telling you, take them slowly. After 2, 3, 4 more sips, and you will catch the sweet taste. They're following you until you go to the bedtime.
Okay.
Yeah. So take them slowly. They are very hot. If you feel like you need to add in some sugar, they will do. Yeah, no problem. So, thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, it's hot. Interesting. Well, I don't see a layer of oil, you know. I never knew coffee had oil. So not only is this the best coffee in the world, it's also the most expensive coffee in the world. I'm happy I'm having the most expensive coffee in the world. It's nice though, really nice. Well, lesson learned, try not to wear black in a country like this because it's very hot, and if you can wear flip-flops, I'm wearing shoes. Not a good idea, but it's good to walk around. I'm at this beautiful place called Fort Cornwallis. It was built during the war. It was actually built in 1786. So I'm gonna go in and see what's in there. Let's go. Named after the late 18th century Governor General of Bengal, India, Charles Cornwallis, Fort Cornwallis is an old star-shaped fort located on the northeastern coast of Penang. While it is the largest standing fort in Malaysia, the fort did not engage in any battle in its history. Instead, it was used mainly for administrative purposes. A must-try if you're in the area is the famous mee sotong goreng from a hawker centre along the Esplanade. Another landmark to visit is the Khu Kong Si. Made up of 2 buildings that took 8 years to complete, it is probably Penang's most pictured building. The first building serves as the ancestral temple, and the other is used for staging plays and operas. If there's one thing I learned about Penang is that the weather is similar to what we have in Singapore. You can't predict when it's going to rain and when the sun is going to be out. It's been raining for the last 2 hours. We are here at Gurney Drive. Compared to the night bazaar that we went to yesterday, the bazaar here at Gurney Drive is supposed to be a lot better, and there's a lot of food here. So we're going to wait up for a little bit. You know, just a short while ago a branch fell and also a bottle of beer fell from the tree, I think. So we're going to wait out maybe for another half an hour or so, and then we're going to order our food and also check out the stalls here at Gurney Drive. I've got my food. I spent about 40 ringgit, and what I've got is char kway teow, wonton noodles, fried oyster, satay, and 2 cans of beer. So I think that's pretty cheap actually. So I'm gonna tuck in and I'll see you later. Well, you know what? The bazaar is closed because of the rain. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head back to the hotel, get as much sleep as I can, because tomorrow is gonna be fish and monkey day. On next week's episode.